Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol CNTF. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling you the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I think it's worth noting that, yeah, the price went really wild today, but also the volume was solid. And volume is definitely a big linchpin. Sometimes you'll see stocks that, oh, wow, look at all that price action. And then you look at the volume and it's like, oh, okay, well, that was like, $50 that traded. But in this case, there was good solid volume. And, that's always a component that you want to make sure remains somewhat consistent, or else, things become very hard to trade in and out of it. But as far as, levels that are taking shape going into tomorrow and then the weekend, the one level that really stands out to me is where the buyers showed up today, and that was right here around the $2.90 mark. There was a pretty big pullback from, the highs of where it gapped up, and then, from the point right there. But like I said, there was bleeding, but the bleeding did finally stop right here on a couple different occasions at 290. So apparently that's where the buyers are currently at. Are the buyers guaranteed to remain there? No, there's no such thing as a guarantee in the market. But as it stands right now, as far as what the story of the chart is telling us, 290 is going to be that important area to keep an eye on. In the event this green line here, 290, does not hold as support, the next level to keep an eye on is going to be the purple line down here, the 50-period moving average. I'm not going to assign a numerical value to that because, as the name implies, moving. So this line is going to move, and therefore that value will change over time. So you'll just kind of have to eyeball that and watch it. But as it stands right now, the one value that you can assign a value to is $2.90. So ideal level that you want to see the price stay above 290. If that doesn't hold, then yeah, the next potential area of support would be that purple line. What about levels of resistance? Where are the sellers hanging out? As far as that is concerned, seems to be right up here around the $3.40 mark. This afternoon, after the price fell back below, it kind of formed the top of this little miniature channel pattern that had formed. So 340, that initial area of resistance, and if the price can push through there with some good solid volume, I'm not saying it's shooting straight up to $4, but that's not out of the reason, or out of reason, given that is where the chart kind of opens back up there. But again, the high volume break would be key in that having any sort of chance of happening. So overall, good movement, good volume today. Let's see how this one closes out the week tomorrow.